first card is the overall tone of the month, the energy of the month.
Second card
Is your challenge, what is an obstacle or what you have to overcome.
Third card, card of the unexpected.
Yes, our favorite card.
Fourth card, wrap up. We're going to give you a little girl talk at the very end.
Or it could actually be even an important highlighted event, either at the end of the month or other, or it's sort of how you move into the next month.
Right, and we never really know how it will show up because the last reading we did for Virgo, if you get a chance, check that one out. Boy, was that an interesting reading.
Yes, yes.
Woo!
That
Okay.
is complex.
Yes. Okay,
All
so
right.
here we go. Capricorn, first card. And remember, what happens
In Armada.
stays.
Stays in Armada.
Yes.
All right.
Ready? It's going to be good. That's why we're wearing shades.
7.
Oh, Capricorn.
Alright.
Sneaky, sneaky card.
Well, not really. It's that's not the sneaky card.
That's the sneaky card.
The 7 of Swords is the sneaky.
That's the set. Oh, that's the 5. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I see that. So
Oh,
shades.
Yeah, we can't see the card. There's a lot of glare back here. Sorry, we have the 5 of Swords. So, rock and a hard place card.
Yes, yes.
The win-win card, or the win-lose card. Are you the winner in this situation this month, or are you the loser?
Well, there's a battle of wits, obviously, going on. So you have, it's an intellectual argument of sorts. But it's not, well, the ragged clouds are symbolic of a certain amount of discord, disagreement. You are put in a position where you have to fight for your idea, in other words.
And it's a 5.
Right, and yeah, because it's not coming into balance with other people's ideas, so you're being challenged. But the 5 says that there's a winner, and other people sort of are walking away from this situation feeling a little defeated by you. So the whole month is colored by this particular argument or battle of wits going on. Sort of arguing your case.
Yes, but there's also in this card, there's a bit of intellectual smugness.
Smugness. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's like there's a sense of, and that's really what the card is all about. It's really about finding your way through a conflict without needing to feel better than, And it's like a better than card. So the better than, your foe or your frenemy is never better than, right? You have to find a way to create some sort of harmony within a disharmonic situation.
But there seems to be something very absolute about you not being able to be on the same page with others around you about certain issues, intellectual issues, and how you handle that, of course,
is what it's about.
Is what it's about, and so it's not in the challenge position. This seems to be
it's coloring everything.
It's coloring. It's seeps into other things. You see, so it's on your mind because this is a mind card.
Yeah, it's a card of wanting to win.
You want to win something.
Yeah.
You want to win an argument. You want to win.
You want to win. Okay.
Let's see. What's your challenge in this?
Oh,
dear God.
Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Well, I'm not either.
Okay, so we have in the position of challenge, okay, you are Capricorn. Every major arcana card is related to a sign.
That's it.
This is your card, the devil. And you may say, well, that's not very nice of you to say.
Oh, the devil is Pan. The devil is it's Lucifer.
Right. Well, this is the devil before the devil
before
was
the devil
created,
was
the Christian devil.
The Christian devil. No.
Yeah.
It's not the Christian devil.
No, this is the card of, well, it's materialism. It's carnality.
Right.
It's passion. And then again, we have like, within the card, we have the lovers.
Right.
So
It's sensuality. It's addiction.
yeah,
It's
it's the sex, drugs, rock and roll, and food card, which really actually makes a lot of sense back here in our mind.
oh yes.
Because that's kind of what we do here.
Yeah.
Party,
it's
party,
all-
party.
It's the party town.
It is. It's a brand new place, and
Very much like Buckingham Palace too. The Pharaoh and his queen.
Nefertiti.
They precisely at the same time every day he would leave the palace and go into the temple, and so he could be seen
Right.
in a chariot.
Yes.
Mind you, along the way. So we're going to go see that later, Trudy and I.
Yeah, and then we'll party, party, party.
That's we will.
Because
So your challenge is.
yeah,
What is the devil? The devil is
to tame.
to tame your inner appetites.
Right. That's it.
And it makes sense because if you're in an intellectual mood.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, Capricorn?
Okay.
All right, you little devil. You.
Yeah, we have some songs that we're gonna post on Facebook for you.
Yes. The devil made me do it.
Yes.
Song.
Well, that song, "The Devil Went Down in Georgia," I like that song.
I love that song.
Yeah. So we're gonna post that for you.
Post that for you. So in the card of the unexpected, we have the 9 of Pentacles, upright. Yahoo! So, like always, Capricorn, you're in the money. Unexpectedly. You are in a position where you are completely able to manage your garden, whatever that garden is, the pentacles that you've grown, the money that you've created, the material wealth around you, you are reveling in it.
Yeah, and this is the card of the strong, independent woman. And a lot of times when this card comes up, it has to do with how other people see you. So it's like a perception card.
Right.
Where someone sees you as this woman who can take care of not only herself, but those around her, her home, and even her pets. Because we have a little bird here. But I always think of it's like the Petco card because she's got enough to take care of herself and even have, like this lovely, maybe zoo. And it's interesting because a lot of women have a few pets.
Yes.
And they have their own mini zoos.
Yes.
And they're very much comforted by
Capricorn loves the animals.
By their pets.
Yes.
And back here in Armada, actually, we have a zoo.
There's a zoo here.
Yeah, in the middle of the desert. Can you imagine?
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And they have that, and they Akhenaten had a pool.
Yes.
So they actually swam in their pool in the middle. They're right in the heart of Egypt, in the very center of Egypt.
Right.
So all around them is nothing but desert.
Yes,
it is. Just to get here,
yeah, it's like Las Vegas.
It's just like Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So there you are.
There you are.
Your zoo. That is your garden.
Your aviary, whatever.
Your aviary. The 9 is just before the 10. So the 9 is just before something comes to fruition, and it is the material world around you and as sort of an enjoyment of your accomplishments. So somehow it's very interesting because you have to manage your appetites.
Right.
You're in this sort of intellectual battle.
Right.
It's,
but you're the lady of the estate.
but you're the lady. You're graceful.
Yeah.
And you entertain. You bring people into your home.
Yeah.
You're seen as Nefertiti.
You value land.
This is Nefertiti.
She's Nefertiti. She's created a lush environment around her which feeds her. She also, and this is off topic, but she also reminds me of, Ringling, Mabel Ringling. Because there are pictures of Mabel Ringling, and here, we have the Ringling Circus.
Yes.
And if you go to Katazan, you will see photos of Mabel Ringling where she actually is almost wearing the same dress and has a bird
Oh, I've visited.
Yeah, we were there.
Her mansion,
Yeah.
and it is rococo.
Yes, it is rococo. But she was very much the woman of the estate.
She certainly was,
Mm-hmm.
and
She was very secure, very solid, very...
and also very eccentric.
Yes, very excited. In the 20s.
In
yeah.
the 20s.
Yeah. She had like a pet baboon and all these crazy animals.
And she was very fashionable.
Yeah.
I mean, her
Oh, yeah.
regal. She had a bearing about her.
Yes.
And that's what this card is.
That is. Yeah.
It's the independent woman who's created her own world around her.
Yes.
And so unexpectedly, you are acknowledged for that. You're known for that. You become public.
Yes.
In that regard.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's a perception card.
It's a perception.
Okay. Here
All
we
right.
go. And the last position.
Is
Alrighty then.
put my sunglasses on.
The
Because
Knight
This
of
is spectacular.
Cups.
So, all right. You see, the Knight represents an ongoing creative project. And it's a slow-moving night. So, at the end of the month, it seems that you take up an ongoing project again. And this moves you into the month of July. So,
I see it differently.
go ahead.
No, it's okay. But you finish up. I'm sorry.
All right. So, you see, the Knight holds a cup. The cup represents either emotional love or creativity or the feeling of having put a great deal into something that has been emotionally fulfilling and now taking it forward, moving that even more into the future and moving carefully, cautiously with that.
Well, when I saw this, I saw these two cards. Okay, so we open with the 5.
All right.
And then we end with the Knight. Okay, and our challenge is the Devil. These two are sort of in opposition. Okay, in love. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're a very independent, solid woman who likes to get her way.
True.
Okay. If you are in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
there's always this struggle sort of between winning via wit, getting your way in the relationship, or offering love to your lover.
No, that's very beautiful. I like that
So
very
it
much.
feels a little bit like these two are at odds, and
Oh yes, definitely they are.
and
You're
that
right.
you're playing out your love relationship by making moves within the relationship that are almost within opposition to one another. But that's sort of how you have
Operate?
learned to maneuver.
Right, that's how you operate, right?
And there could be a couple of ways to interpret this, because the battle of wit, or the need to win,
Intellectually.
yes,
Yeah.
at the end of the month may actually bring this offer to you. So there's some calculation, I guess, within this
Yes, it's
relationship.
You see his hat has the symbol of Mercury on it.
Right.
So there is messaging going on
Yeah.
at the end as well. So
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
messaging. So maybe you offer a cup of peace,
Yes.
a peace offering
Mm-hmm.
in lieu of all the discord,
Or a carrot.
or a carrot, or a carrot.
Or a carrot, or you offer something of emotional value.
Yeah.
To you know, or offered something of emotional.
Or you're offered something
Value.
of emotional value. Or if you're, again, not in a relationship, it could be just simply a creative project that you take up
Right.
at the end because you've neglected it, and you take it up again and move forward with it. So that could be too, maybe because you're in an environment unexpectedly, or you feel nurtured by things.
Yeah.
The things around you. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's a material card.
Right, and so it maybe pulls out from you this sort of inspiration.
Mm-hmm. But in terms of love, materialism and love are two different animals.
Right.
So as a materialistic earth sign, Capricorn may need to learn how to work and maneuver within a relationship to get their needs met outside, because they already know how to do this.
Oh yes.
You got that nailed. The
Yeah.
whole, practical, like material, like
Yeah. That's second
security.
nature to you.
That's not what this month is about.
No.
This month is about figuring out how to turn this card around, the devil. Turn this card
Yeah.
around
And free yourself from all the lower instincts, basically,
yes,
and to then present a cup of love
yes,
as an offering to those whom you might have defeated
or insulted.
or insulted. Well, maybe it wasn't pure, you didn't, it wasn't volition.
Yes.
It just is a part of your nature.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's a part of your nature.
Mhm.
But, when people walk away with hurt feelings, sometimes we're surprised.
We're surprised because we're just being ourselves.
Yes.
And I Pisces has every single sign within them. They're the last sign, so they have a little bit of every other sign in
Yeah.
them. So I can empathize with this very
Yeah,
well.
yeah. And if you have to make up with this person who maybe didn't understand,
Yeah.
then, you
Came
have
on
to,
a little
like,
too strong.
turn this devil around. So,
So,
thank you for joining us here.
thank you for joining us in El Armana.
If you'd like to know any more about this reading, Capricorn, about the devil that you may face and how you might turn that card around, please go to our website.
We have a word virtualtarot.wordpress.com. I'll remember it one day. And
Yes, it's a WordPress site, guys. We are on WordPress.
yes, you have to cut corners.
Someday we'll have a dedicated blog, website. So go there, please choose a reading. The life path could be good for you.
Or right now, the deep meaning reading would probably be appropriate for whatever
Yeah.
is happening in your life with relationship, family, even your career, just to give you a little bit more insight and to help unravel the mystery
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to learn how to tame the impulses.
We can show you how to do that.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, Capricorn.
Yes, of course, here in El Armana, that's all that there is, but
Yes.
we're trying our best to change things.
Okay, and don't worry, what happens in El Marna stays in El Marna, just
That's
like
right.
Las Vegas, so you can tell us anything. Anyway, go to our website, purchase a reading, click on the PayPal donation button, and then please send your questions to avatrudy@yahoo.com. We'll get right back to you,
Yeah, immediate.
and you'll get an MP3 file.
Yes, of the reading, so you can always reference it. And thank you so much for those who've already had a reading. They help support us, and they're very much appreciated. So we can bring these free readings to you every single month.
And last but not least, and you have to stay tuned for this wonderful mini documentary narrated by Ava all about Akhenaten
My favorite
and his
pharaoh.
gorgeous Nefertiti, who is equal to him.
Mhm.
Last but not least, please post a link to your Pinterest page on our Facebook page. Or we will be posting our Pinterest link to our Facebook page. So follow us. What we'd like to do is get to know you. We'd like to follow some of your Pinterest pages. And, it's kind of cool to see what other Capricorn girls are doing out there, or guys.
Oh yes, and shout out to some of our male viewers.
So go there, and thanks so much. And I can't believe next month we're going to be in the month of July.
We're in the middle of summer.
Yes.
Holy
We're going to have to...
Armana.
Yes. We're going to have to declare our independence.
Yes,
Because it's Independence Day.
Independence Day. Woo!
Female independence!
Yes, that's what we do.
We'll have to go someplace like...
Yeah,
Has
someplace
to do
where
with
that's
that.
relevant.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye, Capricorn.